with the Métis and Inuit delegations meeting earlier this week with Pope Francis. Next up is the Assembly of First Nations. Joining me is Kúkpi Casimir. Kúkpi, tell me what you're going to say to the Pope when you get to meet him.
So yes, tomorrow I'm looking forward to having the encounter with the Holy See, with Pope Francis himself, along with the delegates from the AFN. And I know that we're going to be delivering messages on behalf of our people throughout the nation and from our home communities. And, we're hoping that he really takes that time and that opportunity to really hear what we're saying, the messages that we're passing on from our people, and making some commitments towards those steps towards reconciliation, and also meeting, with communities who've had unmarked graves. And I will be inviting him to Tk'emlúps as well.
Kúkpi, I'm actually wearing a cape right now designed by BC designer Yolanda Skelton. It actually represents 215 moccasins representing the unmarked graves found in your territory. When the announcement came out of that discovery, it was shockwaves around the world. What has happened since then? Have you been able to repair your relationship with the federal government and maybe even the churches since that discovery?
Since the heart-wrenching news that we shared with the world on May 27th, a lot has happened since then. We've had several discussions and with the provincial government as well as the federal government when it came to seeking the records that we need to, start looking for answers on behalf of our people for, the children that didn't make it home. And so we have been able to get some funding to support us in those steps moving forward. We've also have a church located on our reserve that we've been protecting. There's been several churches right across Turtle Island that had succumbed to fire, and our elders built our church, so it's something that we wanted to ensure was protected. This year is just, it's like a Band-Aid off an old wound. And so there's a lot of mixed reactions. And, moving forward, we know that it's going to be a long process and what that journey is going to look like with the Catholic Church.
What are some of the demands that you're going to put forth to the Pope tomorrow when you get to see him?
All of us will be relaying messages. And I know that tomorrow, after we meet with Pope Francis, will be sharing, those key messages as well through the statement with Regional Chief Gerald Antoine.
Okay. Many people at home are saying, why travel all the way to Rome? Why not wait for him to come to Canada? Why go to him? Will we get an apology or not? Are you hoping for an apology tomorrow?
I am not expecting an apology tomorrow, and I would not accept one tomorrow either. Because for myself, I'm here delivering messages on behalf of our people, and I really want him to come to Turtle Island, come to Canada, touch the soil of Canada, reach out to our survivors, and to visit our home communities who've had residential schools. And with the Secwépemc, we have one of the largest in Canada, run by the Roman Catholic Church. And I think it would be very fitting and very suitable to be able to address all those that have been impacted by Kamloops Indian Residential School.
Is one of the things you're going to talk to the Pope about launching investigations into so many of the cases of these predators that preyed on our children, our Indigenous children especially?
We have a long road ahead. We are definitely at the very beginning when it comes to looking at those investigative steps moving forward. There needs to be accountability. Right now, it's about truth-telling, and it's about accountability from the Roman Catholic Church, and to start implementing those calls to action within the Truth and Reconciliation.
Can you give us an idea of who will be going into the meeting with you?
We have survivors, we have elders, we have Grand Chiefs, we have regional chiefs, we also have Kúkpis, and we also have youth representatives right across Canada who will be, delivering messages.
Amazing. Kúkpi Casimir, thank you for being such an incredible leader for our people. Thank you so much, and good luck with your meeting. Back to you in studio.